Hello everyone, this is Ankur Buddhiraja, Assistant Professor at the BBA Department of GIMS Greater Noida. In this session, I will be taking up the concepts and philosophies of marketing. Before starting with the formal lecture, we have to understand that marketing has evolved as a full-fledged discipline taught and studied in colleges today. Therefore, it has several concepts and terms which are to be understood as a student of marketing. This lecture will further take you over to various philosophies of marketing that mark the evolution of this concept over the years. Moving on, so some very important basic terms that every marketing student should know are mentioned in the slide that is shared on the screen. The very first concept is market. Usually, students and learners get confused by defining market as a geographical region or a physical market area. But I should tell you, a market can be any platform, whether real or virtual, that facilitates exchange between buyers and sellers. That means if I'm ordering something with the help of my mobile phone through Amazon, Flipkart, or any other website like that, that website is also a platform for me to buy something from the seller who is available on that platform. So I may not necessarily go physically to a marketplace to enter into an exchange transaction with the seller. So market therefore is a generic or a general platform that facilitates exchange between these two parties. The second important term is buyer or customer. Now understand, customer is any person or a group of people who make purchase and enter into a transaction. That means they are the ones who make payment for the transaction or a product and take the bill or the invoice, discuss the things with the seller, etc. That means they are actually entering into customary transactions with the seller. Therefore, they are called customers. The next important term is consumer. Usually, marketing students get confused between the term customer and consumer. Just understand, consumer is that person who ultimately uses a product for his personal want satisfaction. Now, I can explain customer versus consumer with the help of a very small example. There is a case or an example where my father is there at the showroom of a car and he is making a purchase of a car and enters into all the transactions and the formalities of the transaction with the car dealer or with the car manager, or sorry, with the showroom manager. Therefore, he is the one who is purchasing the car and becomes the customer. Now, it is not necessary that my father uses that car for his personal consumption. It may be a point or maybe a case that he is gifting that car to me. Therefore, when I am consuming, I am using that car for my personal want satisfaction, I become the consumer. Therefore, the gist is that a consumer may not necessarily be a customer, and a customer may not necessarily be a consumer. The next in this list is seller. It's a party or a group of people or an individual who sells the product in exchange of some price. So he's the one who's responsible for making goods and services available for the buyers and consumers in the market. They are the ones who are also known as or known with the names such as dealers, shopkeepers, or manufacturers or producers. The next one is product. A product is a bundle of utilities that is used to satisfy needs, wants, and desires. A product can be physically touched and tangible, therefore called a product, and can be intangible in terms of service. Next is need, want, and desire. I'm taking them together, though they are separately mentioned. Need, want, desire, and demand. A need is something that is required for basic survival. So I need food, clothing, shelter, water for my survival. That's my basic need. When we have an urge to have something or own something over and above the basic requirements, that need gets converted into want. Say, for example, I simply need some quantity of rice, some chapati, and a vegetable to survive, and that will be my basic requirement for survival. But when I want two, three dishes in my plate, that need gets converted into want. And when I want to dine out at a fancy restaurant or a five-star rated restaurant, that want gets converted into a desire. So a desire, therefore, is an urge to own luxury objects or luxurious objects. It stems out from the concept of conspicuous consumption. So, for example, branded showroom, branded cars, branded clothes, branded shoes. That's a desire. That's actually not a need. That's a desire. And a situation when the customer wants to purchase a commodity which is backed by his paying capacity and his willingness to buy. When there are three elements present in a situation, in a transaction where customer has a want, and that want is backed by a paying capacity and his willingness to buy, that situation is a demand situation. That means I want to buy a car, that's my want, or that's my need or desire, let us say. Now, do I have the paying capacity to buy that car? If yes, and am I willing to purchase that car at the moment, at the current moment, in the current situation? If yes, then this situation is called a demand situation. So there may be several concepts in marketing that will come when we study further chapters. Now, moving on, I will talk about the philosophies of marketing. The philosophies, as I told in the beginning, actually reflect the evolution of the concept of marketing. And these philosophies have given different meaning to the term marketing over the years. Now, if you can see the screen, we have divided the philosophies into two parts, the traditional philosophies and the modern ones. The traditional philosophies, I must tell you, are more seller oriented. Here, the seller is the prime or the key player in the transactions, or I should, word them differently by saying the traditional philosophies are focused on seller's profit and do not give any important role to the customers. While with cutthroat competition arising in the market and a wide variety of choice, a wide variety of goods and services available at the disposal of customers, the customers slowly, gradually became the king in the market. Therefore, modern concepts and philosophies took birth and they are in contrast with the traditional ones. So, one by one, we will take up the concepts under each philosophy or each category. The first one is the production concept under traditional philosophy. So I've written a definition given by Philip Kotler. Philip Kotler already defined production concept as a concept that believes or that holds the logic that a customer will favor those products that are produced in great volume, that are widely available in the market, and are available at low cost. That means the concept focuses on making efforts by the seller on mass production, maximum distribution, and lowest possible per unit cost. The logic behind this philosophy is that a customer will favor or will try to purchase those products which are widely available in the market, easily available in the market at very low cost, and therefore are produced in great volumes. So you see, there is nothing talked as a benefit to consumer or customer. It's all from the seller's point of view. Therefore, production concept is a seller-oriented concept and focuses more on mass production, mass distribution, and low cost of the product. The second traditional concept is the product concept. This is having little contrast with the first one, the production concept. The product concept talks about improving the features, quality, and performance of the product. That means the philosophy or logic behind this concept is a company can win the customers and can earn profits if it sells superior quality products, or if the company gives superior product quality assurance to the customers. Superior quality, of course, in terms of premium features and high performance. Therefore, the focus must be on making good quality products and improving them over time. The third concept under traditional philosophies is selling concept. The selling concept revolves around the core idea of selling what is being produced. That means I am the seller, I know the market, and even if I don't know the market, I have certain uh, factors of production at my disposal, so I am the most powerful one. So whatever I create, my focus should be on selling it by hook or by crook. And this is done by adopting aggressive selling and promotional efforts to convince or persuade the customer to buy the product by hook or by crook. I'm repeating this. Selling concept also has the logic that the customer, if left alone, will not buy enough of the product because of his buying resistance. That means there has to be a push, which is aggressive selling and promotional efforts that have to convince and persuade or coax the buyer to buy a product. Because if a customer is left alone, he will not buy the product on his own. Therefore, he requires a push, and that push is aggressive selling and promotional efforts. So, selling concept basically focuses on sellers' profit, sellers' motive, and seller's satisfaction by selling what he is producing without considering anything from customer's point of view. So these are the three traditional concepts: the production concept, the product concept, and the selling concept. A quick gist of all three: production concept aims at mass production, mass distribution, and low cost. Therefore, the buyer will definitely buy a product. This is the philosophy. The product concept talks about quality, features, and high performance of a product. If the quality of a product is good, the customer will buy a product. The selling concept talks about aggressive selling and promotional efforts so as to persuade the customer to buy what is being produced. No choice is being given to the customer. It's that what seller can produce, that has to be produced and sold in the market. Now, moving on to the modern philosophies, as I told you, with passage of time, gradually the customer occupied a larger share in the market, became the king in the market because cutthroat competition got him a lot of choice, a wide variety of goods and services at his disposal. Therefore, customers became very important, and they took a very important major role in the market as the king or the most important players in the market. Therefore, modern philosophies took birth and got originated. If I see the first line as written in my slide on the screen, they are oriented towards customer need satisfaction and give importance to customers, keeping them as core element of business. I already told you, keeping them as the key element or key player in the market. Now, under modern philosophies, we have the first concept called the marketing concept. The marketing concept actually starts from customer needs, ends with satisfaction of those needs. This definition, if you remember, I gave in my previous lectures and previous sessions when I talked about the basic definition and concept of marketing. Marketing starts with determination of what customer needs and wants, and then delivering that desired satisfaction more effectively than any competitor. That means companies try to win the customer and his heart by not using aggressive selling or promotional measures alone, but by convincing the customers through effective measures. that can be advertisement, that can be customer benefit, that can be respecting the customer, relationship marketing, etc. So modern marketing, therefore, is oriented towards customers and not the sellers. If you just see this diagram, there are three focal points or three pillars of modern marketing. If anyone has to just give a gist, so they can refer to these 3 points. One is modern marketing is customer focused. Second is it is integrated marketing. And third is customer needs satisfaction oriented. That means modern marketing starts with customer needs, identification of what they need, what they want, then creating some utility for them, a product or a service. And through integrated marketing, when I talk about integrated marketing, I talk about different elements of marketing, not alone aggressive selling, not alone promotional measures. As I told you, it can be a mix of advertisement, it can be a mix of relationship building, it can be a mix of giving respect and regards to customer, it can be after sales service, etc. And all such elements used together form integrated marketing. And towards the end, the modern marketing aims at earning profitability only through customer needs satisfaction. Any firm or any business which follows modern marketing philosophy actually believes that profit can be earned only through customer need satisfaction. A quick look at the features. Some of them have already been discussed in this diagram. So the first feature is customer oriented. That means I told you modern marketing starts with customer needs and wants, convert them into goods and services, and try to satisfy these needs and wants. Therefore, they are customer oriented and oriented towards showing benefit to the customer. Second point is modern marketing relies upon frequent or constant effort of marketing research so as to get updated, relevant, and pertinent information about the market trends, what customers want, changing needs, desires of customers, etc. Then modern marketing is a system approach. System is a totalistic whole where we have subparts, interdependent subparts interacting with each other. So if I talk about marketing as a system, so we have customers, we have the firm, we have integrated marketing, we have the market, and we have products and services, all of them interacting with each other, making or giving marketing the form of a system. Next is marketing is a goal-oriented approach. It has two major goals. First is satisfaction of customer needs, and second, earning profitability. Both the goals are actually the major goals of marketing concept. And last but not the least, already explained though, integrated marketing. The modern marketing takes into account or takes help of different elements of marketing, promotion, customer retention, customer relationship. They can be advertisement, they can be promotions, they can be aggressive selling, they can be customer relationship management, they can be after sales service, etc. So these tools are combined together as a total package, integrated together as a total package to give a meaning to modern marketing. Moving on, we have the second modern philosophy of second modern concept of marketing, and that's social or societal marketing concept. Now, this is very, very important because marketing has spread its wings not only to the domain of customers, but society at large. Now, the question is how customers are different from society. I should answer by saying that they are not different. While customers actually is just a group of the total society. Society also is composed of other stakeholders like the government, the general public, our employees, which is the internal public, and other factors that actually form a society. So society is much larger than just a group of target customers. So societal marketing aims at doing something that is in the interest of the general society or is meant for the welfare of the general society. It does not only aims at customer satisfaction, but aims at satisfying the generic needs of society at large. So if you see, societal marketing includes steps like environmental protection, society's welfare measures through education of the underprivileged, doing charity, taking up public welfare projects, etc., or the companies making attempts to reduce environmental degradation resulting through pollution of various types and other business activities, or probably assisting and supporting the government in its initiatives in upliftment of the society in general. So all such efforts of a company or a business are under the purview of societal marketing. One can easily relate the concept of corporate social responsibility and societal marketing. They are actually interrelated to each other. Societal marketing is a part or parcel of, I should say, part and parcel of CSR measures of a company. Now, if you see the last point, I've given some examples. The ITC Classmate stationery, actually, the revenue that ITC earns through ITC Classmate stationery, a part of that revenue is sent for the uh, caretaking of the underprivileged section of society. Similarly, McDonald's uses recycled packing paper, that brown paper which is given by McDonald's or used by McDonald's to give some products, some burgers, some eateries to the customers, some edible things to the customers, is recycled. Therefore, it doesn't harm the environment. Similarly, Body Shop, which is very popular chain of cosmetics, always claims and believes in the philosophy of no animal testing. That means they're not harming the animals for testing their cosmetics. Similarly, HP's commitment towards environmental sustainability, etc., are all such examples of societal marketing. So, if you just want to understand them as CSR measures, that will also uh, have the same meaning. CSR efforts of ITC, McDonald's, Body Shop, or HP may be these, and this is the example of societal marketing also. Last but not the least, this is the totalistic or holistic marketing concept, which is the most modern marketing concept now. And it is a marketing concept or a philosophy that combines or integrates the business and its parts with marketing. That means here business and marketing are not different. They are brought together as coordinated total whole. There is this analogy behind holistic marketing concept. Business is just like a human body. It has different parts, and each part is able to function properly when that gets coordination with other parts, or the total body works properly when there is a coordination within other parts working together towards the same objective. So holistic marketing concept enforces this interrelatedness of business and marketing and believes that a broad and integrated perspective is really required to attain the best results. If I talk about holistic marketing, it is basically, it revolves around three features. That is a common goal. That means business and marketing are not different. They are together and they have common goal. That may be probably customer satisfaction, society's welfare, and earning profit for the business. And aligned activities means all the services, processes, communication, and other business activities are well coordinated and unified. And integrated activities, all activities should be designed and integrated in such a way that they create a consistent and seamless customer experience. That means everybody in the business, along with the marketing department, should aim at customer satisfaction and society satisfaction. Therefore, holistic marketing focuses on the philosophy or logic that customer satisfaction or winning the customer is not only the responsibility of the marketing department. The other departments, which are the other body parts and organs of the total body called organization, have to coordinate with each other, supporting the marketing department to win the customers in the market. So there are four components of holistic marketing. One is relationship marketing. Holistic marketing aims at building long-term, sustained relationships with the customers. That means customer becomes God, the king, the ultimate authority in the market, and therefore long-term relationships should be the ultimate aim of every business. Therefore, relationship marketing, this stems out from providing best after-sales service or listening to complaints of customers, helping him in giving extra services with the sale of products, etc. Then integrated marketing. This, if you remember, has been already incorporated in the marketing concept. I'm repeating, integrated marketing is a set of all the marketing efforts, including advertisement, sales promotion, customer service, customer retention efforts, etc., brought together to serve the customer and win the customer in the market. Then is internal marketing. Now, when I talk about internal marketing, we have to talk about our internal customers. And our internal customers, our internal public is our employees. So there is a direct connection between, or a direct connection within employee satisfaction and customer satisfaction. Happier the employees, better will be their efforts towards customer satisfaction and creating wonderful customer experiences. Therefore, holistic marketing aims at internal marketing or internal public satisfaction, that is employee satisfaction. The logic behind internal marketing or internal public satisfaction is happier the employees, better will be their performance, because of which there will be better creation of customer experiences. And last but not the least, holistic marketing also has fourth very important component, that is called socially responsible marketing. Exactly what we have talked about in societal marketing. That means every action of a business is responsible for creating something good or bad for the society. So the efforts should be made in the direction of being responsible for the society and its benefit and welfare, rather than creating problems for the society, because we know society is a larger part or a larger environment surrounding every business. Business cannot survive if it does not get the response and support of the society. So holistic marketing concept is the most latest, most recent concept, and therefore is very, very important for every firm, modern firm, to adopt this concept of marketing. So a quick gist, we have studied some basic concepts of marketing, and then we talked about philosophies of marketing, where traditional philosophies were seller oriented and modern philosophies are customer and society oriented. So if I name them quickly, the seller oriented philosophies or traditional philosophies of marketing are production concept, product concept, and the selling concept, while the modern concept has marketing concept, societal marketing concept, and holistic concept. In this table, which is the last slide for the session, you see there are different concepts, and there is this distinction made between different concepts on certain bases or parameters. So if you quickly see in the first three, which are the seller oriented concepts or traditional concepts, factory is the beginning point. The origin of these concepts is the factory, and factory is owned by the seller or the manufacturer. While the marketing and societal marketing concepts start with market and society. So obviously there is a distinction between the traditional and modern concepts. Second is main focus of the production concept is quantity, mass production, and low price. While product concept aims at quality performance, high performance, quality, and good features of product. While selling concept is whatever is being produced, it has to be sold. So focus is on existing product and its sales. While the marketing concept talks about customer needs, societal concept, which is a wider one, talks about not only customer needs, but society's welfare in general. Then means or tools used for production concept, the means is creating affordability for the customer, making the products mass available in the market, or making products at such a low cost that customers get attracted to buy that. Similarly, and then we have product concept, where product improvement is the basic means. Over the years, product should be improved, the quality should be improved. While selling concept talks about aggressive selling and promotion, marketing concept talks about integrated marketing, and society concept also is based on integrated marketing to serve the society and customers. And ultimately, the purpose of production concept is profit through volume of production, while product concept, profit through product quality. Selling concept aims at profit through sales volume, increasing sales volume, which means higher level of revenue and profit. While marketing concept talks about profit through customer satisfaction, so it is customer oriented. While societal concept talks about profit through customer satisfaction and social welfare both, considering society as a major player and a major decision maker in the success and failure of any business. With this, the session comes to an end. The concept and philosophies topic is over. Thank you so much.